What is it with Star Wars and massive leaks these days? So believe it or not, both Disney and Lucasfilm have finally released the first official teaser for Star Wars Episode 9. And if there's one thing that the Star Wars trailers are good at, is of course making us speculate on what is even going on. Because it really doesn't reveal too much about what the film is going to be about. But the biggest mystery surrounding this trailer, as well as the movie in general, is of course the title itself being The Rise of Skywalker. And it's a big mystery to us because we have no idea on who the Skywalker in question really is. But as you can imagine, there are several possible candidates that could fulfill the role of Skywalker. And so in this video I'm going to do a quick little brainstorm on who the Skywalker potentially be. And at this point in time, your guess is as good as mine. Now the first and most obvious one to go off of is Rey herself. Now granted, we did get the revelation in The Last Jedi that she is a Force child and that she isn't related to a Skywalker. However, there is a good chance that this could very well be retconned. And plus, when you look at the previous titles such as The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, all of the titles revolve around Rey, and clear as day she is the main protagonist of this new saga. Now the next possible candidate is Kylo Ren, who despite the fact that he is actually Ben Solo, he is still within the Skywalker bloodline. Plus his story arc thus far has been a really intriguing one that has been going through many twists and turns. And there is even this good possibility in that this character could have somewhat of a redemption arc. But since he is for the most part a full-fledged villain again, the chances of Kylo Ren being redeemed is near zero. And then the next possible idea is General Leia, who kinda makes sense. She is the twin sister of Luke Skywalker. Plus we have also seen her using the Force in The Last Jedi, and to top it all off, we do know that she is going to have somewhat of a big role in this film. And since this is going to be Carrie Fisher's final Star Wars film, and as well as probably the last time we will ever see Leia in the movies, there is a pretty good chance that they're going to end this character with a huge conclusion. And then in terms of the more obscure ideas, there is a good chance that it could be Luke Skywalker. We all know that Mark Hamill will be coming back for this film, but like with most characters who have met their demise, they can still always come back in some way, shape or form, such as a Force ghost. Although personally I do think that this is more of a maybe, because as far as I'm concerned, Luke's role in this film is going to be smaller in comparison to how it was in The Last Jedi. But regardless, Luke is still a candidate. And then moving on with the more unlikely and obscure choices, there is still a possibility in that we could see another Skywalker from the expanded mythos. Like maybe a Cade Skywalker, who I believe is pretty popular, or maybe they could even bring back some old Skywalkers from the Legends mythos. And sure, one could argue that the Legends mythos is now officially non-canon and is no longer important to the new timeline, but as history shows, if there is a really popular character within the mythos who was previously in the Legends canon, then chances are they could get carried over into this new continuity. So I wouldn't say we can rule out that possibility just yet. Then there's a pretty unlikely one in that maybe we could see the return of Anakin Skywalker as a Force ghost. And I bring this up mainly because they were flirting on the idea of Anakin's return for episode 7, with some concept art to back this up, but then it was ultimately scrapped. But for all we know, they could revive that concept. Because if Palpatine's laughter in the end of the trailer is anything to go by, again, no one stays dead forever. And if Palpatine is making the return in episode 9 to some extent, then seeing Anakin or Darth Vader coming back isn't as far-fetched. Or maybe even the Skywalker in question is a brand new character that we have yet to see in the canon. Or perhaps the new Skywalker could be the kid at the end of The Last Jedi who was seen with the Force. But again, that one is pretty unlikely, and if anything, out of them two ideas, I could see it being more of a new Skywalker. But ultimately, as far as speculations are concerned, these are all early days, and as far as I'm concerned, anything isn't off the table just yet. Because like I said, there is a lot of mystery surrounding episode 9, and who this Skywalker in question could potentially be. But until the movie itself comes out, or if there's some leaks that pop up online, we will not know about the identity of the Skywalker in question. So what are your personal thoughts on the official teaser trailer for Star Wars Episode 9, and who do you think could be a new Skywalker slash a returning Skywalker? comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.